really cold this morning. A lot of frozen dirt there in the beginning, but got off to a decent start. I think I was third or fourth, kind of through the flags. Kind of got tangled up with some people in the first left-hander and shuffled me back a little bit.
Third corner, crashed into another rider, and then
that was you.
Yeah, that was me.
I got you.
Got up. I was like, damn it. This good thing it wasn't dusty. I just dropped the hammer and I just didn't let off, and then all of a sudden I was behind Dante and I was like, holy shit, I'm going fast right now.
No, he didn't pass me at all. In the beginning of the race, he got really close a couple of times, and then all of a sudden I looked back and it was Tomaselli on the first loop.
Followed him for a while. He sent a rock like yay big at my head and just blew my visor off. Everything on the top of my helmet blew off. And then, but yeah, just had fun following him. I wanted to get by him just so I could say I led a Hare and Hound, but I was too scared to like try to go out there and lead. But yeah, it was cool to follow him.
Got out to the whole shot, pulled away, kept a solid gap here and there. It was a little bit of cat and mouse with Zane and Dalton. They'd catch me here and there and I'd be able to pull it back out, and then they'd catch me again and just pull it back out. So stoked with my riding, stoked with how the bike felt.
There's a lot of people kind of rushing those first 30 miles or whatever. Like, you guys do know it's wet and we're gonna be out here for 4 hours, right? Like, we got time. I don't know, as long as you can see the leader, you probably should just chill out. But yeah, slowly worked my way up. Came into the first pit in third, passed into second real quick there.
Overall, it was good. After the start, started gelling pretty good. Once I had a pretty good gap, I caught up to Lynn, stayed behind him. My problem was staying behind people for too long, not being able to pass. But once I got by him, I was able to, ride better and better every time.
We had like pretty much perfect dirt like all day. There was a few sections that were a little snowy, but not like muddy. So I feel like we got really lucky with the conditions. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I caught up to Ava. Well, I was right with her off the start, and then she wrecked a little bit before the first pit, and I got around her there. And then she was behind me for a while, and we kind of like went back and forth a few times.
It was pretty good all around. It was fast, way faster than I was expecting. Last weekend at Cheney Ranch definitely, I think, put a another spark, a little bit more fire in me to just get ready for this weekend.
I had a pretty bad start, and then from the start to pit 1, I just feel like I couldn't focus. I don't know what was going on. I was like, this is a weird feeling. But then after that, from pit 1 to pit 2, I actually felt like I was riding super good, and I was able to pass some of the people that had passed me.
After we pitted either the first or the second time, it was always Zane behind me. I was looking back at maybe 10-second gap, give or take. And so I kept on keeping Zane in my rear view. Every other mountain I'd look back and just make sure I still had that gap or not. And then all of a sudden I look back and it's Hare in front of Zane, and I was like, whoa. So Hare put the move on him and put a lot of pressure on me going through some of the virgin sagebrush here and there. He was actually capitalized quite well behind me when I was S-ing, because the leader's got to follow the ribbon, otherwise we're all lost out there. So the guys behind are able to straighten out a few things, so he was doing really well at that and got close quite a few times. We actually got bar to bar at one moment, but it's hard to remember. It was 150 miles, but so yeah, good pressure there.
Then Dalton came. He got me. He was charging pretty hard there. Honestly, I was kind of just still content just sitting and watching the leader. So, we were still 120 miles out from the finish. I was like, I'm just going to follow these guys for now.
Definitely feeling better in the first round. I kind of backed down the pace out there and wanted to stay alive. And I had some pretty sketchy moments, a handful of them, and I just wanted to get home safe. It's a long season. This is only round 2, so it was definitely different. I enjoyed it. I had a great time out there. The course was fun, flowy. When we got into the snow, I've only ridden in the snow once, so I got pretty sketchy in the snow and sliding everywhere, but it was super fun. I mentally got a little tired with the last 40 miles, but physically I feel outstanding still.
I came into this race not really too pumped to race it, 150 miles. I mean, who is? But no, it was fun. Way more fun than I thought. I know I need to gear my bike a little faster, maybe put a street bike engine in that John, but that was good. Yeah, I was thinking R1, a little pepped up race fuel, get her singing.
sun coming out yesterday and today, it made for some real good race conditions, and dirt was all the time. Sure, here and there it was a little icy, but it was kind of fun because it was in a single track, and we actually rode through a good amount of snow today too, which was cool.
It was actually pretty crazy during the race because there were spots you'd be in dust and then, I don't know, 10 minutes later you're knee deep in snow. So it was like, yeah, it was just, you got all sorts of conditions really rapidly here.
Me and Damon battled for like 20 miles straight and did just eating his roost. The dirt was money. Like, the dirt was so good in the washes and stuff, like epic berms that you could just blast. And then the snow was fun. Who gets to race in the snow? You don't race in the snow ever. You only snowboard in the snow.
Maybe halfway through the, like, from pit 1 to pit 2, I was able to get by her, and like I said, I kind of just tried to charge as hard as possible just to get a comfortable gap, because I think 150 miles would be a lot more stressful if you had someone, you know, ride on your rear tire the whole time.
She came at the pit like just right with me, and then I don't know how far I went ahead of her, but yeah, she was right on me for quite a while, and then she got around me. I went up like a canyon, and she hopped on a road like above the canyon and got around me there. And then, yeah, I was right with her until right before the next pit, and then I kind of started dropping off after that. But overall, it was pretty fun.
After pit 2, Dalton had some issues and dropped out. Was just chasing Dante from there pretty much, and kind of yo-yoed all day, but never quite got there.
I think I lost Zane around mile 75 or so. I was just trying to keep him where I could see him in the distance, and then that's where he got me. It's right around when Dalton had a problem and got around him, and then kind of was just by myself from there. And it was a long day. It was probably the toughest race I've done mentally. Hitting whoops at like mile 130, and I was like, bro, we gotta be, I'm go over this. So it was hard. It was a hard one to stay in it, but yeah, it was a good day. After I got by Dalton, I was kind of by myself. I kept looking back and I couldn't see anyone. I know that's not good to do, but I was like, do I need a push? Do I not? And it's like, I didn't know how much gap there was, so I was just trying to ride as hard as I could, but not ride over my head.
Like, it was fair playing field because like you didn't have dust. You could ride as hard as you wanted. It was so far back on the start. I had to work through people the whole race. So if I would have got a better start, it would have been better because then I would have been able to ride my speed, my own pace from the beginning. I'm not mad about the race. I'm pretty pumped. Like even though Tomaselli beat me by a lot, it's fine because I was happy with my riding.